basic information of the gallery?
Okay, so welcome to the booth of Esther Schipper. This is a gallery based in Berlin, and this is the 4th year that we're doing Art Basel. It's a wonderful experience to be in Hong Kong. It's the most important art fair for the gallery in Asia, in the Asia Pacific region. It's really important to keep really good relations with clients, with institutions everywhere in Asia, also in Australia, New Zealand, but also internationally, because many international curators, collectors, art interested people come through Hong Kong for this wonderful week and this wonderful art fair.
So you mentioned that it's the 4th time that you're participating in the art gallery, right?
Yes.
So can you specify more about the relationship between the fair and this gallery?
The fair and?
Can you specify more about the relationship with the gallery and the fair? Right?
The gallery and the fair?
Yeah.
The fair has been taking part on Art Basel since many years. As you know, the main fair, Art Basel, is located in Switzerland, and it's been on that fair for many years. Then it also started taking part in Art Basel Miami, which takes place every year just before Christmas in December. So then it was a natural move to also join Art Basel Hong Kong as soon as it became Art Basel Hong Kong. I could say a little bit about Asia as well, if you want, our relationship with Asia, because Esther Schipper has been working really hard. So to prepare before the first time the gallery took part in Art Basel 4 years ago, the gallery owner, Esther Schipper, built up a team of Asian specialists at the gallery before doing the fair. So about a year and a half before it took to prepare to do one fair in Asia, so that it would definitely be a success. And now the fruits of this hard work have paid off, and artists from the gallery have had really big exhibitions. So Liam Gillick, a very important artist for the gallery, has had a very big exhibition in Okoyama in Japan. Another very famous artist, Filippa Reno, had a solo exhibition at Rockbund Museum. Ugo Rondinone had a big solo exhibition also at the Rockbund Museum. They're located in Shanghai. And we're just actually coming from 2 exhibitions, one by Pierre Hugues, also in Shanghai, and another exhibition by Thomas Saraceno, very important Argentinian artist, also based in Berlin, but a big exhibition at Fosun Foundation in Shanghai. So we can see that after so much work put in, institutions and collections in Asia are really interested in the program of this gallery, of Esther Schipper. So this is really wonderful, but it takes a lot of work for it to be a success.
So let's continue with the artist story. Speak more about the.
Okay, so we're standing in front of a work by General Idea, which is an art group from Canada. They're a Canadian art group, and this is a very important work for the group, because there were three men, and they worked specifically in the 80s, 70s, late 70s and 80s and 90s. But in the early 90s, 2 of them contracted HIV. They had HIV, and they became ill, and it was terminal. So this was clear at the time. There was no way to cure it. It was a new disease, a new sickness. So inspired by their situation and by their health, they decided to work also on this theme, to reduce the stigma attached to AIDS and to HIV, and to make it less of a stigma and less such a big deal. So they did these works, amongst others. One of these is this pill work, because at the time they were taking a lot of pills to cure some of the symptoms related to HIV. So 2 of them actually died in 1991. 2 of them died in 1994, and this work is 1991. So it was one of their last works that they realized together. And one of them, his name is A.A. Bronson, and he is still alive. And he is represented by the gallery, and he's showing at the gallery, exhibitions at the gallery. So he works alone, but he was part of the group. But he did not contract, he did not have AIDS. So His work is very much to do with performance related. A. Bronson is his name.
I know some of the works of his work.
Yeah.
I know it was concentrated on the publication.
He used to be, yes, he was a founder of, what was it called? He was the founder of the New York Book Fair, the New York Art Book Fair, and he was also founder of Printed Matter, which is a very important publisher in the United States of art books, of art-related books, especially in the 80s and 90s, very important. So it's a real following. He has a very large following in America and also in Europe, also because they were very, I mean, the three of them all lived together and they were very gay, very outspoken about being homosexual. So this is a really important part of their work as well. So he's really well known in the homosexual and LGBT scene as well.
So maybe it's the last question. So maybe I just missed some information. So did you actually make a contact with the? Sorry, I
Yeah.
can't remember the name, exact name of the name
Of which? Of the A. Bronson.
of A. Bronson. So I just want to know how did you make the contact?
Well, the great thing is when Esther Schipper opened her galleries in 1989. This is the first time she opened a gallery in Cologne, 1989, more than nearly 30 years ago. She opened up a gallery, and the first exhibition that she did was with General Idea. So she wrote in those days with letters, handwritten, typewriter letters, faxes. I mean, you probably don't know what a fax is, but she used to send faxes to A. Bronson and to General Idea to get an exhibition together. So the first exhibition that she did at her gallery many years ago was with General Idea. It was called Yen Boutique. It was a store. It was like a performance, but it was like a shop. People didn't know, is it a shop where you can buy something? What is it? It's like a strange selection of objects, you know. So that's how she has the contact. So she worked with General Idea since the very beginning of her gallery. And then it's just normal that she was always working with General Idea, and then she also started working with AA. Of course, when something like that happens, that two of the three General Idea people die, then you continue working with what's still there, you know. So she was always in contact with AA, always.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Anything more?
No. Yeah, it's a last question. So.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Sure?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you very much. So please send me a link.
Okay.
Yeah?
Like.